All right, man. I talked about this the other day in one of the videos. Now people talking about it as well too, about the Lions possibly trading up for Will Anderson. Let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Heavy rain outside. Hopefully the sound is satisfactory. I had a phone mic, but it was a plug-in one from my old phone, so it wasn't a Bluetooth one. But yeah, man. I wouldn't be mad if he the best prospect on the board. I mean, Tyree Wilson got a foot injury. Other than that, he might go a little bit higher than what he projected to go right now. But about Tyree Wilson real quick, I love the length. I love the core strength. I love the lower body strength. I love the athleticism. It'd be great with him and Aiden Hutchinson on the edge. If you tell me his foot is going to be okay. When you're dealing with guys 6'6", and he ain't super duper heavy, but for a regular person, 278, 280, it's cause for concern. Will Anderson healthy. Dominant edge, and able to pair him with Aiden Hutchinson. I think that's hard to pass up, especially with Jalen Carter slipping the way he did. Hadn't Jalen Carter slipped, he probably would have go anchored the Arizona defensive line. That's probably what he'd be headed to. But Arizona said they'd be open a deal. Chicago moved out of there. I'd be willing to say 6 in the second round pick. And potentially a player, DeAndre Swift, Jeff Okudah, someone like that. To move up to 3 and secure Will Anderson. Obviously, you like James Houston. Obviously, somebody would have to leave. I think you would be thinking about, probably Charles Harris, Romeo Cora, one of those type of guys leaving. You already got rid of Austin Bryan. You already, he's with the 49ers. Shout out to him. Great special teams player. Gonna miss his special team. This bird literally sat through the whole little hard rain. He sat through the whole thing. This Canadian geese. I'm glad I didn't go in yet. But yeah, he's a G, man, or she. I think he's a female. She a little smaller, but yeah, I'm not against it. Then at 18, I mean, you still got an issue at interior lineman. You still got to take care of that. You don't want to bet on Levi and Zorky. But also still can trade for Jeffrey Simons as well too. And I wouldn't mind that as well. I wouldn't mind paying. Got the money, pay him, trade him, pay him. You feel a need there. You end up with Simons and Will Anderson on the edge with Aiden Hutchinson. Don't get too much better than that in the league. It's a defensive line that's great. Rodrigo come back. Find a inside linebacker you could develop and run behind Anazoni. And I think you got a good football team. Obviously, you still want to walk away with a corner that you feel that got potential down the road to be a number 1. That'd be hard not to get. But yeah, I'm not opposed to them trading up Will Anderson. I'm not trading the farm to get him. But if they did, or something similar, I would definitely understand. I would definitely understand. Hell of a football player, and putting him at Hutchinson on the edges. Especially if you can get some help. Brian Brees inside, Jeffrey Simons inside from the Titans, or you get some good help on the inside with somebody to give you some type of push. Lord willing, you hope Anazor can come back. He can give you that push, but he gonna need a partner regardless. And you have good run stoppers in with Benito Jones, Isaiah Buggs. I think Benito's still wrong, and Lee McNeil. Now with Josh Pascal can play the inside a little bit to push the pocket. Anazorki, hopefully come back and push the pocket, but you need to make sure you got a real guy you can fall back on. If that's Brees, if that's the kid from Pitt, that's what you need to do. So Lions might be in potentially move up twice. You know what I'm saying? You might potentially need to move up twice in the first round, and that's what they have to do. That's what they have to do. You know what I'm saying? Make multiple trades, wheel and deal, and fill out that defensive line with a bunch of talent. But at the end of the day, it's all about how they rated him. And if they rate him as the best guy on the board, and you got an opportunity to get him for a good price, or the price you deem that you're willing to pay for him, so be it. Him and Aiden Hutchinson could be a good pair for a long time. And Brett Holmes know how to manipulate the cap. I mean, look what the Rams done. So this is how you build a team through the draft, not free agency. You build it through the draft, and I'm for it. Jalen Carter, if if he check out and and everything good with them, if he ball in the NFL, people gonna say, oh man, that was overblown. It's over, people overblown, the story. And if he's shitty, and people gonna point back to the story, oh, they took a risk, but Everybody got a risk in the draft. The draft is all about risk. No matter how good of a person they look on the outside or how good they look, you got guys out here who murderers, killers, thieves, whatever they may be. It's a risk. Anytime you hand a 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25-year-old person that amount of money, you expect bullshit to come with it. You don't expect them to handle it perfectly. So it's all a risk. You say somebody sit you down $20 million signing bonus and tell you to go study a playbook. How many people really gonna study it? Average people. Some people say, well, I want to get more of this $20 million. I want to keep getting these checks, so I'm going to keep studying. Or I love the game and I'm dedicated to this. I don't want to fail. So you got some people that think like that. But yeah, I can understand it, bro. Like Jalen Carter fucked up. Then got caught speeding again, 89 to 45. So he might be there at 18. The kid from Pitt might jump him. He might. Lions might be on deck for him at number 6. Because he's exactly what they. The only thing you worried about is him getting pushed around in the run game. That's it. And if he can fix that, it's over with. If he can fix that, it's over with. So Jalen Carter was head and shoulder, knees and toes above that, but them passing on Jordan Davis last year with opportunity to get a guy like this, hey, if you had to ask me, you can make a case Will Anderson the best player in the draft. And if I got an opportunity to get the best player in the draft, I'd do it. I figure the bullshit out later. But you got to get a feel of what the team's doing above you. The first 2 picks going to be quarterback. Arizona most likely won't be a quarterback. Do they want to take an edge rusher, to be honest? They rebuilding for the most part. So do they really want to take an edge? Yeah, why not? They could take Will Anderson. What is Forrest, Indianapolis? They could. Jim Irsay said they want to draft a quarterback. It's going to be Anthony Richardson, Will Levis. I feel like they're a Will Levis type of organization. At 5, the Seahawks didn't work out Anthony Richardson. But who do they take? Do the Seahawks go corner? Do they still take Jalen Carter? Do they go Tyreek Wilson on the edge? Who knows? So, it's interesting, but I'm not opposed to trading up for Will Anderson. So I'm if he's the best player on the board, he who y'all deem you need to get up to, go get him. So hey, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Peace.